Russian forces launched deadly attack on Kharkiv lakeside resort. Russia struck a lakeside resort on the edge of Kharkiv on Sunday and attacked villages in the surrounding region, killing at least 11 people and wounding scores. Prosecutors said 6 people were killed in the resort, with 1 missing and 27 wounded. Rescuers said the initial strike was followed by a second strike about 20 minutes later, targeting emergency crews at the scene in a double tap. There were never any soldiers here, said Yaroslav Trofimko, a police inspector who arrived after the first strike and was then caught up in the second. Another 5 people were killed and 9 injured later in the day in 2 villages in Kupiansk district. Local governor Ola Sinihubov said Russian forces shelled 2 villages of the district with a self-propelled multiple rocket launcher. Prosecutors said 1 person was killed in Russian shelling in the town of Vovchansk, a town at the center of a Russian incursion launched just over a week ago. 3 people were wounded. The missile strikes were the latest in what have been constant Russian attacks in recent weeks on the Kharkiv region of northeastern Ukraine, where Russian troops have launched an offensive. Britain and Finland will sign a strategic partnership on Monday to strengthen ties and counter the threat of Russian aggression, UK Foreign Secretary David Cameron has said. The 2 countries will declare Russia as the most significant and direct threat to European peace and stability, according to a Foreign Office press release. As we stand together to support Ukraine, including through providing military aid and training, we are clear that the threat of Russian aggression, following the war it started, will not be tolerated, said Cameron. The countries will work together to counter Russian disinformation, malicious cyber activities and support Ukraine's recovery, reconstruction, and modernization, according to the Foreign Office. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said Ukraine's armed forces have strengthened their positions in Kharkiv this week and that they were effectively destroying occupying forces in Donetsk region, particularly near Chasiv Yar. In fact, the occupiers failed to achieve their goal of stretching our forces thin and weakening Ukraine across a wide front from the Kharkiv to the Donetsk regions, he said. The Ukrainian military shelled areas of Russia's southern Belgorod region on Sunday, injuring at least 13 people and damaging dwellings, Regional Governor Vyacheslav Gladkov said. Gladkov wrote on Telegram that multiple launch rockets hit the town of Shebekino, injuring 11 people, including 3 children. 7 apartment buildings sustained damage. On the town's eastern fringe, in the village of Rzevka, 2 people were injured in shelling by the Ukrainian military, Gladkov said. At least 1 dwelling was badly damaged. The reports could not be independently verified. Ukraine has staged frequent attacks on towns and villages on Russian regions on its border.